went to the doctor and he said, I have your test results. I said, did I pass? He said, haha, you will soon. Welcome to Shave&Butcher and congratulations on being part of making YouTube history, because that's what we do here. So a friend of the channel is Mr. Mark Davis, and he said a few weeks ago, give me your address, I want to send you a razor. I said, great. So I gave him my address and he sent me a razor, and it's not just any razor, it's this one. Looks dizzy. Is it I don't know if it focuses in a poor way. Anyway, this is a Thiers Issard razor from France. It's ostrich on the roof, and it's a beauty. It's such a nice razor, and I can't wait to shave with it. So it says spécial première barbe, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's 4/8. Looks bigger actually, but it's well balanced in the design between the width and the length. So it's a very, very handy razor, and yeah, just a beauty. So I'm arguing with Mark right now. I told him, you know, cool, thank you. I'll use it for a good while and I look forward to it, and then I'll send it back to you. And he said, no, it's a gift, which is crazy, honestly, because these things are really, really pricey. So we'll keep arguing, Mark, but if I lose the argument, wow. It's certainly one of my better looking razors, and let's see if it shaves well. I haven't touched it, stropped it or anything. I didn't ask Mark if it was shave ready, so I actually don't know if it is. We'll find out. So I was joking about making YouTube history. I wasn't joking really, but and it's because I was thinking of Flash Boredom, and this is why I'm using the palm olive stick, which was his favorite, his go-to soap. Cheap and cheerful, £1 or £2 when it was made, and it was discontinued a few years ago. And people were looking for it. I mean, it's nothing special, cheap and cheerful, palm olive based soap that you get at the chemists, basically. But he liked it, and people were looking everywhere for it, and it was really hard to find. And we found out when Flash made a video where he showed his collection of palm olive sticks, and it's just one, they're all the same. He had a few hundred. I think he used board brushes quite a bit anyway, so that's what I'm using. This is from Zenith with a copper handle, so board brush it is. And Flash no longer makes YouTube videos. It was 2-3 years ago that he stopped, and I miss him. He really was one of my favorites. If his channel is still alive, and you can check his back catalog, as he referred to it, then I'll put a link. Otherwise, you just type Flash Boredom. So his name was Gordon, and he was probably thinking, you know, what should my YouTube name be? I thought maybe Flash Gordon, because, you know, comic strip hero. I says, oh, that's way too positive. I'll make it Flash Boredom, which is very much my sense of humor. So he was from South Wales, which was once you know, a part of Britain that was doing quite well. Coal industry was big, and then coal industry moved out and there was nothing much left, but absolutely beautiful, hilly, lovely. He made a few videos where he hiked on the hills of South Wales, and it's, yeah, just beautiful. So here's to you, Flash, talking about him like he's no longer with us. I'm sure he is, watching somewhere. No, he's well and so on. But anyway, check him out. It's he's got a weird sense of humor. But that's what I like. He often talked about when he was traveling or something, he was using air conditioners instead of a soap when he forgot the soap. I said, air conditioner. But apparently it was hair conditioner. It's just in South Wales, you say air conditioner. Anyway, I better make a good lather with this beautiful razor. So £1 or £2, so $1 or euro or two, and sorry, noise from the wall, that's not a good sign. But you can still make a very, very well-functioning lather with it. Okay, Thiers Stork. Did I say ostrich? I meant stork, of course. It's stork, isn't it? Stork on the roof. Here we go. Like who comes with babies. Messages. All kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, very, very handy razor. I'll be testing this on the stones, Mark. That's non-negotiable. But it's shaving all right. Sorry. So Thiers in France is one of the famous razor knife cutlery places. You have Sheffield in the UK, Solingen in Germany, Eskilstuna in Sweden, and Thiers in France. I'm not sure where the Issard comes from. And I have, what do I have? 2 or 3 of these. But none of them are as pretty as this one is. So, yeah, wow. I'll have to use it carefully because I don't want to ruin the nice motif on the scales. Definitely the coolest scales Mark Davis. You're a madman. Madman. Definitely. Well known for being extremely generous. Okay, here we go. Coating number 2. So if you have, let's say Flash had 500 palm olive sticks, you probably can get by on 3 a year. Let's say 5 a year. If you shave a lot and you shave your head as well, then then you've got soap for 100 years. And if you run out, you can always use air conditioners. Summer is finally here. We had 24 degrees today, which in Fahrenheit is 9 or thereabout. Which is honestly about as warm as it gets in the summer where I live. So lovely. So it was garden day. Finally started to rediscover the garden after winter. And woodshop day, because my wife wanted a shelf on the deck and the roof, and she said, yeah, you have to use the wood that's on the facade, the outside of the house. So just normal spruce, red spruce, which isn't painted, so it's natural, and we're hoping that's going to be a good idea. And should I go to use that? I say, I can't use that. That's not the best quality wood. Plus, it's, I don't know what it's called, faced like this, so it fits together. So it's all, it's not building material. She said, I want to use that. Okay. And she said, I said, well, okay, but I'll probably have to use something else to support the shelf, like underneath. You need something to support it. She said, no, I don't want that. It doesn't look good. So I've now made a shelf of thin boards that are made for covering the house and no support underneath. So I used a shitload of nails, and it stays on the wall as long as you don't put anything on the shelf or speak loudly close to it. It's going to be all right. But she's happy. She says it looks good. She says she's happy to have something around the house that looks good. I don't know what that meant. tomorrow we have 12 cubic meters of soil arriving. So it's going to be a lot of digging, carrying soil around, breaking my back for the next week or a few. And she just now, she said, what if we, and she had an idea, which would mean an hour of digging and moving gravel tonight. It's 9:30, because I have to do it before tomorrow morning when the soil comes. So, you know, they're mental sometimes, the wives. Women can't live with them. Pass me the beer nuts. It's so warm in here. There's something wrong with the heating. So I'm sweating away all the soap. Houses in Sweden aren't really built for warm weather. I have ventilation and everything, but I opted not to have air conditioning because you use it a few days a year, and I was a bit cheap. But if you live in Scandinavia and you're bothered by heat, then, you know, just be happy, right? Because it doesn't happen very often. Lovely, beautiful. And cheers, by the way. I'm drinking Belgian beer, monk beer. This is Chimay Vert, the green bottle. Quite unusual. I haven't tried that in a while. And it's delicious. So what should I do for aftershaves? Flash would make his own cocktail, and I come up with all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be Thiers witch hazel, which seems quite fitting. Bit of the dome. Don't forget the dome. Ah, lovely. So it was Thiers Stork on the roof. Is it stork? Stork? Bird that delivers the babies. Stork on the roof from Mark Davis. Mark, wow, what a beauty. What a beauty. Just like you lot, you're all beauties. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and stay sharp.